For some of you, that American dream of owning your first home, well, it may be more difficult than anticipated and than what is being reported by the media. Possibility of coming in, getting a home at a huge discount and taking advantage of these desperate sellers, well, it's not something I would bank on because those desperate sellers and low prices, well, they're simply not here despite what you may believe and despite what big media is telling you. Welcome back to the channel. It's Rich Brecklin, your Arizona real estate agent. Yes, I'm a real estate agent. Yes, I make money from buying and selling homes, or at least helping people buy and sell homes. So some of you may think, oh, that's all he cares about. Well, the market's always good for someone, not always good for everyone. And I'll let you determine if that person is going to be you, but I want to put that out there so you don't think that I'm just trying to get everyone to buy a home now and it's always the best time, because for some of you, it isn't. Now, rates went up. We all know that. And it's been a crazy month and a half when we saw rates go above 7. And then in April, we saw them go down to 6.1. Now, a lot of the areas here in the Valley are a seller's market, actually 14 out of 17, with the 3 remaining that are quote unquote buyer's markets. They are going closer and closer to actual balanced markets. And we're actually seeing some zip codes only have a few weeks before a home sells. So if you're someone who is thinking about buying a home and you're just paying attention to what you're seeing, on the clickbait articles, you may think as a buyer, you're gonna come in, take advantage of these sellers and just get an amazing price, 100 grand off list price, day 3, all your closing costs covered, and that simply is not the case. And I get it, rates have gone up, so you would think, well, of course, yeah, everything is going to slow down, but that is only one piece of the puzzle and something I've talked about quite a bit on this channel. But we've seen a 5.7% recovery since December in home prices, and actually we have seen increase in prices over the last few months. And part of that is because of supply. Yes, demand is down 18%, but supply is also down 40%. So having those low of numbers, well, people are still buying homes and there simply just aren't enough homes for people, and it is keep prices going up. Now, we have been seeing a decrease of 54 homes per day since April 1st. And as we look right now, we're just above 10,100 single-family detached homes for sale, the lowest I've seen in quite a while. And also, new building permits are down 74%. So eventually we're gonna get to a point where now we don't have enough new construction. Once these builders get rid of their spec homes and homes where they had cancellations on when the rates rose, well, then they're gonna be in the same spot. And if rates drop again, I suspect we're not gonna get sellers to put their homes on the market fast enough. And then we're gonna see prices continue to go up, making it more and more less affordable for you, the home buyer. At this time, leading indicators point to more upward pressure on price for Greater Phoenix. So if you are a buyer on the fence, take this into consideration. The longer you wait, what does that mean? Does that mean inventory continues to fall? If rates fall as well, then how expensive will homes get for you? So what is the cost of waiting? Now, if you're someone who does not need to buy, well, maybe you can afford to do that, afford to take that chance. But if you're someone who is actively looking to buy today, then it might make sense for you to at least have that conversation to see what it looks like, as opposed to waiting and, possibly end up paying more. I'm not saying that it is certainty, but just with the trends we're seeing and paying attention to the trends, not necessarily the confirmation bias that is out there, but just what we're seeing in our market with an increase in pricing over the last few months. Now, for you sellers out there, that doesn't mean that you can just price your home wherever you want. And the reason we're in this is, well, the reason a lot of these sellers are in sellers markets is because of their willingness to price a home where it needs to be to get it sold, and also offering concessions. Now, we have seen a drop in the percentage of homes offering concessions and closing with giving concessions to buyers, but keep in mind, sellers offering concessions to buyers has kept this market moving forward, kept buyers in the game, and allowed sellers to sell their home. Now, that doesn't mean sellers are walking away empty-handed. Many sellers are walking away with a big fat check at closing because of the amount of equity they have and what they've accrued over the last few years. And taking a look at the Crawford Report here. So again, this is active listings total. Again, it is down. All this green that you see here is good for sellers. Pending listings is up. Listings under contract is up. Days on market for homes sold, that is down, that is good. A month's supply of inventory, again, just 2 months. Last quarter, when we saw that increase in inventory, a lot of people were preparing for this is the crash that everyone is wanting. This is the crash everyone is talking about. And then we saw that go the complete opposite direction. And then we have a listing success rate, again, hovering just below 80%, where 65 is normal. And the average monthly sales price continues to go up 10 grand from last month, up quite a bit from last quarter, but not quite to where we were last year, where we're almost at the peak. Again, this is for all homes. This is not just single family detached. If you're talking that metric, well, that number is even higher. And then again, the Crawford Market Index, where 100 is balanced, above is sellers, that continues to go up. So it is more than what you see, and right now the trends are all pointing to the direction of home prices continue to go up. Homes are still selling despite what you may read and despite the higher rates. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when rates eventually do start to pull back, what that does to the market, and will it cause some homeowners to get off the fence themselves and put their home into the inventory and help there. But it may not be soon enough, and it may be a while before homes become, quote unquote, affordable. But let me know, what questions do you have? Do you see this continuing for a while? Do you see it being short-lived? I know a lot of you think a crash is coming in 6 to 9 months. I'd like to know why. But again, let me know if you're looking to make the move here. Reach out, contacts below. Watch this video. I'll see you next time.